7 things house painter wishes homeowner know. Painting a home is one of those support extends that most homeowners embrace sooner or later, regardless of whether it's the outside or within. Except for solidified DIY sorts, pretty much all property holders will procure painters sooner or later, regardless of whether to set up their home for moving in, or for a deal, or maybe to commence a redesign with another shading plan. Be that as it may, homeowners have a tendency to get anxious around painters. Imagine a scenario where they scatter the new covering or smash the china bureau window. Imagine a scenario where the hues he has carefully chosen don't work out. Take a full breath. He has contracted an expert. Here's the way to enable them to do their best occupation. 1. Painting your home is workmanship. Given the experts a chance to do it, consider painting ability, as well as a craftsmanship. Indeed, it's actually that his washroom divider will never be one of the world's debut perfect works of art, regardless of how gifted his painter. However, that doesn't make secondary lounge painters any less irritating. Painting is something that is more subjective than objective. Decent paintwork includes a considerable measure of creativity other than item learning and incredible prep work. He must get a person who genuinely realizes what he's doing. Also, once he has discovered that, trust implies giving painters a chance to carry out their activity. Individuals need to relax a bit. At the point when clients dog, it's practically annoying. 2. Prep can take quite a while. As per Benson, no less than 30% of a decent quality paint employment will be planning time. That is the place less qualified painters bring down their offers. That is the place issues accompany paint getting on things it shouldn't be. The contrasts between a hurried paint employment and one done legitimately are huge: paint on the dividers and everything else, unclaimed dividers prompting splotchy paintwork, his most loved love seat demolished by a misinformed scatter. It's anything but difficult to not put a drop cloth down. All that stuff requires significant investment. Look out for the painters that hold back on prep. The most ideal approach to discover thorough contractual workers is to approach past clients for a reference. 3. Ensure homeowner house is prepared to paint. Try not to leave all the prep work to the painters, however they have their hands full. Things will go much smoother on the off chance that he ensures his house is genuinely painter prepared, and gauges this could spare him up to 10% of the cost. For inside occupations, ensure he have cleaned the majority of the clumsy spots, including behind the can, and grabbed any knickknacks that may act as a burden. Expelling the switch plates and outlet covers from the dividers likewise goes far toward accelerating painting time, and painter's opportunity is cash. 4. Request touch-ups immediately. After the paintwork is done, request a stroll through. Most painters should offer this notwithstanding. Take all the time he need. We need to complete everything while we're there. Try not to be hesitant to have a rundown of touch-ups. That doesn't mean most painters will give interminable touch-ups, however, particularly if it's not a consequence of poor workmanship. Don't hesitate to get back to about something he saw just when the light hit the stopping point in simply the correct spot. However, in the event that he scratched the divider while moving in his overwhelming dresser, be set up to pay for a touch-up. 5. Sit on the toilet. That is correct. Subsequent to getting his washroom painted, sit his butt down on the can and gaze. This is something he does after each employment, since it's an incredible approach to get modest, missed spots he wouldn't see generally. What he finds in a washroom when he is painting it isn't what he sees when he is taking a seat. Glance around in the regions where he will see stuff. 6. Look at the specifics of the offers. It's difficult to overstress the significance of contracting painters who give point-by-point offers before painting his home. Settling on a few contractual workers is sufficiently hard, it's all the more so in case he is depending on unadulterated mystery. An offer that is jotted down on a napkin is not in any case similar. Take a gander at the material expenses. He doesn't have to run with the painter, who purchases the most costly caulk, however, don't run with the least expensive, either. Since painting is a craftsmanship, materials are its medium and shoddy paint appears. Individuals mistake cost for esteem. On the off chance that he need to repaint his home twice as frequently as he would with a great job, that is not by any means an incredible esteem. 7. Try not to be terrified to request a markdown, in case he is looking at 2 offers and he truly cherished the more costly painter yet his financial plan just won't permit it. Don't waver to request a markdown for the star he need to be the one painting his home. Of course, if the distinction is cosmic, he and his painter won't have the capacity to locate an agreeable center ground. In any case, it never damages to attempt. Benson concurs and suggests that property holders get no less than 3 offers or more, in the event that they haven't discovered a solid match yet. Continuously call the person he liked the best, regardless of where the valuing came in at, and give him a last look. For whatever length of time that the other contractual worker is honest to goodness and utilizing great items. What's more, when business is likewise craftsmanship, it merits setting aside the opportunity to discover a contractual worker he adore. For free samples of probates, inherited, foreclosures, absentees a landlord, vacant, code violations, evictions list visit www.relsupermarket.com.